they decided to take the cells of this unknown alien creature that crash landed and burrowed inside the planet 2,000 years ago and take her cells and basically inject them into these soldiers to make them into super soldiers. And it ended up screwing everything up.
So you want to be in soldier?
All of these cutscenes seem so very final. Whoa, game's over. Time to go home, guys.
So, is everybody here now?
Sir!
You're all rookies, right?
Sir! Yes, sir!
By the way, Zack is older now and he has the Buster Sword.
Piece of advice. No.
His hair is longer.
In order.
That scene just then, Zack saying, "So you want to be in soldier?" That's one of Cloud's memories in Advent Children in one of the flashbacks.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your soldier honor. Got it?
Sir!
We're all coming back here alive. You hear me? Let's go.
All right. Nice. So it's another chapter down. Let's save the game. We're getting there, man. Project G was Angelo's mother's experiment. I apprehended Hollander and Modeo and turned him over to the company. After that, the company put me on standby. That was a while ago now. So basically everything we did that led up to this point in the game was kind of like a prelude or a flashback to what the current status of Zack is right now. Shinra is apparently in disarray right now. The Turks are hanging around me every day. They say our vacations overlapped. Coincidentally, yeah, right. But none of them ever mention Angel or Genesis, almost as if they never existed. Well, of course they're going to do that because they don't want the public to know about their failed experiment. Shinra is supposed to be this all-powerful... yeah. Shinra is supposed to be this all-powerful entity, and they wouldn't want the public to find out about a failed experiment. So, of course, they're going to cover up what happened to Angel and Genesis because they're considered failed experiments. Soldier is their like bread and butter, their prize, like their pride and glory. Here's Zack in his bathing suit doing those squats.
Time for chapter 7.
Suntan lotion?
It's awesome that the riddle command works now.
Never mind that. Man, what is this?
Yeah, it's a base version of it. I have a.
You could use some R&R.
I have it set to I think
Whoa,
3 or 4 different
Cisne.
riddles.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I'm
She...
calling him.
Director Lazard's not in.
Yeah.
He's been missing for a while now. It was
Cisne is a
Lazard who was
Turk.
funding Hollander's research, using the company's money.
Are you serious?
We're interrogating Hollander,
Yeah.
so we should learn more soon.
What's wrong with them? People, what are they all thinking?
Yeah, you can see Zack's hair is longer now. He looks older.
But even truth seems suspect once it leaves their mouths.
Cisne, go do something.
Calling Aerith?
How do you know that? Am I being watched?
No, she's the one being watched. That girl is an ancient. The only one left in the world.
Here you go. This is when you find out that the Turks are actually watching Aerith.
Never said anything. The only one left in the world, huh? She is one of a kind.
Heads up! Genesis copies.
Oh my god, that's right. I have to fight these Genesis copies on the beach in a bathing suit with an umbrella.
Yeah, man, you got this. if this game ever has a remake, I hope they add DLC to where you can play the entire game just with an umbrella and a babysitter.
Yeah, this game's never going to get a remake. This is as close as a remake as we're going to be able to come to it, playing it on a PC and an emulator. They won't remake this. As a matter of fact, I don't really mind if they don't remake this. I'm glad this was a PSP game, and this should just be how it is. Just a little little prelude to Final Fantasy VII, Zack's backstory, what happened before the main story kind of deal on PSP. I'm good with it being like that.
Reminds me of Shulk in Xenoblade Chronicles, running around in a bathing suit essentially.
Well, let's get an Octa Slash. Let's go, Sephiroth. Yes, nice.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it with an umbrella. Boom.
Did you just make a Xenoblade Chronicles reference?
Did I get the Xenoblade Chronicles reference?
No, I said, did you just make one?
Oh, no.
Because Shulk, like, every 5 seconds in that game says, I'm really feeling it.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
I never played Xenoblade Chronicles, but Zack says I'm feeling it too. These
great.
guys are still around, but Genesis. And Sung says maybe Genesis is still around too. Well, look. Spoiler alert, but I have to say it because I played the game before I played this one. Or I guess I should say I started Crisis Core, put it on hold, then played this game. Now I'm back to Crisis Core again. But Genesis is still around because Dirge of Cerberus takes place 3 years after Final Fantasy VII, which is way far into the future from this point in Crisis Core. And Genesis is still around underneath the planet at that point. So yes, he does not die. Little did we know, but through the entire Final Fantasy VII main storyline, the main game, Genesis was... We didn't even know who Genesis was, but he was underneath the planet the entire time. Waiting.
Just chilling, relaxing.
Yep.
You should answer that riddle, Rob.
What 2 things can you never eat for breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All I know is we're going to Junnin right now.
Yep, want me to tell you?
Yes, what 2 things can you never eat for breakfast?
Lunch and dinner.
That's true. That would be true.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. We're back in uniform now. With the Buster Sword.
Ooh, Buster Sword. Alright, so there's
Oh
not-
yes,
that's-
finally, we got the Buster Sword. This is Zack. Alright, long hair and a Buster Sword, nice. Hollander is currently in Junnin. His presence here and this attack can't be unrelated.
Alright, so this is chapter 7.
It's not over, is it? Alright. Hollander has access to top secret information. The president insists that his safety be priority 1. Use the emergency elevator at the end of this path to go up. Okay. Alright, I'm going to assume we're going to have more missions that are available now when I hit the save point since we're in a new chapter. Look at this though, man. Look at Zack in all his glory here. 360 view of Zack with the Buster Sword. That's awesome. And I'm making myself dizzy. Okay. Here we go. Yes, new missions are available. Alright, first let's save. And then I'm assuming that a lot of those other missions too that were very hard might have dropped the difficulty level now. Wow, we have a ton of new missions available. Okay. What's new in the Shinra Electric Power Company? I guess plan for new equipment is new. Here we go. Monster Research Project. Monster reports we have an easy mission here in Modeohan. Let's do it. Alright, so we're 33% through the missions. an envelope. We're 33% through the missions. And give me a second, my stream has stopped itself. Never mind, there we go. A surgeon named Hal and a bus driver named Al are both in love with the same woman named Paige. Al needs to go for a long trip of 10 days. Before he left, he gave Paige 10 apples. He gave Paige 10 apples. Why?
This one's interesting.
I don't know, I'll think about that as I do this mission. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we're in the plains, so hopefully there are no treasure chests in here because I hate the plains. Let's go just find the boss as soon as we can and do this mission. But yeah, we're at 33% completion of missions here. So after I exhaust all the possible missions that I could do before I continue on with the storyline here, let's see how far we are.
Activating combat mode.
Percentage-wise.
Yeah. We have some fan mail we have to do at some point.
Oh
All,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
the mail and
definitely.
different stuff.
Oh good, here's the boss.
We're in chapter 7 right now. We have to do it all before the end of chapter 8, including Aerith's flower wagon, which I don't think we can do until the start of chapter 8.
Okay.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I mean,
However, by the time we get there, we can do all of the flower wagons at once.
good. Yeah, I'm definitely down on doing all the side content as soon as it's available rather than putting it off.
Modulating phase.
I'm really glad we have the Buster Sword now. And Zack's hair is longer. Like this is Zack, man. This is Zack. Do I have all my materia
The
mastered
fanboy
or
is showing.
something?
Good luck.
Thanks.
I gotta check my materia. It may all be mastered from the last time I played. I think the mod mastered it all. Because I'm lining numbers up and I'm not mastering any materia or getting any materia levels up. I have to check it after this mission.
Which fan clubs are you already a member of?
Genesis, Angel, and Sephiroth. I think I'm a member of all three. Let me see though, I'm gonna confirm that in just a minute. First let me check my materia. Okay, everything but Blizzaga is mastered. Alright, so...
Alright, so if
I put Curaga back
So-
on.
you already joined Red Leather, Study Group, and Keepers of Honor.
We're gonna check. Hold on.
Silver Elite.
We're gonna check. Hold on.
Looks
I'm a
like
member
there's
of
five.
the Genesis fan club because I have Genesis girls.
Red Leather.
That's Red Leather, right. It doesn't seem actually like I'm a part of... Oh wait, Keepers of Honor. I'm a member of that. That's the NGO fan club. And I'm not in the silver... I'm not in the Sephiroth one. So just Genesis and NGO. I have to join the Sephiroth one still.
Keepers of Honor is sent to Keepers folder. Red Leather and Study Group is sent to Genesis Girls, and Silver Elite and Zack Fan Club is sent to Hero News.
I don't have Hero News, yeah.
Alright, so we have to join Sephiroth. There's an optional event in June that we have to do to join the Zack Fan Club.
Good, yeah, we gotta do that. We have to make sure, I hope it's not too late for me to join all the other fan clubs.
You can join them, it's just the later you do it, you'll miss like one or two